Hi, I'm John David Lenard.
And I'm Danielle Lenard with the Lenard Team here on Long Island, New York, Douglas Elliman. We're here today with Derek LeVay, one of our lenders, to talk about a very specific product.
You know, one of the things that I see missing in the marketplace is the ability for a buyer to come in, fall in love with the home in as far as its location and style. And like we said, Derek, you have a solution for that.
Right. We have a very specific product that allows for renovation and rehab to be done to a house. Typically, people refer to it as a 203K loan. It's a very specific type of loan,
Yeah.
The 203K, which is FHA backed. It's a very good product. The downside is it only allows for safety and health issues to be fixed. In the past, there's been a very big negative around it, and that's mainly based on a lot of the restrictions that the FHA places on requirements to get a loan. You also had a HUD inspector involved, which made the process an extra person, an extra wheel to have to, make go smooth. Mm-hmm. What we have is a product that actually will counter that, and it's not FHA backed, and it'll also allow for other what we would consider luxury items to be done. So you love the house, you like everything about it, except it doesn't have a pool, or maybe it doesn't have stainless steel, and the kitchen isn't really up to date. A lot of times you're buying these properties, they're distressed possibly, or you're going to get a decent deal on them. When you add things into the house that are going to increase the value, my loan product is based off of end value. So you can find your house for $300,000, maybe doing $80, $90, $100,000 worth of work, provided the end value will be there. We're going to loan you in one loan the construction costs and the loan purchase price.
Up to what percentage?
Depending on the loan size, we can do 95% of the as completed value.
Uh-huh.
And then when you start getting into larger loans, there are different restrictions. But for Long Island, you're definitely good at 95%. So the renovation loans do typically have a slightly higher interest rate, not by enough that you would shy away from it. You would probably want to look at it, well, my rate might be slightly higher, but I'm going to get exactly the home I want. Mm-hmm. So that sometimes is the trade-off.
Well, get the home you want the way you want it sooner
exactly.
than buying the home, having to save or put on credit cards or
Correct.
take out an equity line.
Right.
And that's a really good point because, let's say it's a little bit higher. You're borrowing maybe over 15, 30 years, whatever you choose. But, if you put it on your credit card, you're looking at what, 10, 11, 12, 15%?
Probably more, and then you don't have a tax deduction, and then you have a large payment. People don't realize if you took $100,000 out on credit, the payment on that would be enormous compared to where it would normally be. Plus, like to your point, an equity line, well, it takes years to build up equity in your house. If you're only putting 5% down,
right,
you're going to be living with that house the way it is until you can 10 years later get to the kitchen.
Wow.
And then you're also capped on your time, whereas you could spread, with the 203K, you're spreading it over the life of the loan.
Correct. The renovation loan will be over the 30 years.
So we're looking forward to, if you have any questions, obviously reach out to us. We can get you in touch with Derek, or there will be links that we can share from our website and other places where you'll be able to find him. So thanks again for listening in this week. We look forward to working with you in the future, and have a great week.
Have a great week.
Take care.